Gamamaru. Gamamaru is the oldest living being in the Naruto universe. As the great toad sage, he resides deep within Mount Myoboku and acts as the spiritual leader of the Toad clan. He witnessed the birth of chakra on Earth, the rise of Kaguya Ōtsutsuki, and the foundation of shinobi society. His lifespan predates recorded history, giving him a unique perspective on the events that shaped the ninja world. Thousands of years ago, Gamamaru approached Hagoromo and Hamura Ōtsutsuki and revealed the truth about their mother's use of the god tree and infinite Tsukuyomi. He trained them in senjutsu, teaching them how to absorb natural energy. This marked the beginning of the use of sage techniques in shinobi history. He also gave Hagoromo a special seal tag that helped break Kaguya's control over Hamura. Gamamaru's crystal ball allows him to sense chakra across great distances and glimpse fragments of the future. He predicted the arrival of a blue-eyed boy who would transform the shinobi world, which refers to Naruto. He also foretold that Jiraiya would train a child destined to bring either peace or destruction. Gamamaru never participated directly in battle, but his prophecies and knowledge shaped the actions of the Sage of Six Paths, Jiraiya, and Naruto. His influence remains in every major event connected to natural energy and senjutsu. He stands as the origin point of the Myoboku tradition, passing down teachings that still guide the modern ninja world. Fukasaku. Fukasaku is one of the two great sage toads of Mount Myoboku. With over 800 years of life experience, he holds deep knowledge of senjutsu and is responsible for passing on the toad's techniques to select shinobi. He plays a major role in the development of Jiraiya and Naruto as Sage Mode users. As Jiraiya's teacher, Fukasaku guided him through the process of absorbing natural energy. Though Jiraiya never achieved perfect Sage Mode, his power increased significantly. Later, Fukasaku adjusted his methods to suit Naruto's abilities. He introduced shadow clones into the training, allowing Naruto to overcome his lack of stillness and gain control over Sage Mode in a short period of time. Fukasaku's abilities include perfect natural energy absorption, advanced water and wind release, and genjutsu. With Shima, he can perform demonic illusion, toad confrontation chant, a sound-based genjutsu strong enough to disable multiple Pain bodies. During Pain's invasion of Konoha, Fukasaku was one of the first to identify the mechanism behind the Six Paths' shared vision. He helped Naruto prepare for the battle by analyzing Pain's weaknesses and guiding him through combat strategy. Fukasaku's insight contributed directly to Naruto's victory. Shima. Shima, also known as the Mother of the Toad Way, is the partner of Fukasaku and one of the oldest and most powerful toads in Mount Myoboku. She shares the title of Great Sage and specializes in support, battlefield control, and genjutsu. She is a master of senjutsu and fights using a combination of long-range attacks and sound-based genjutsu. Her tongue can stretch over 10 meters, and she can produce corrosive mucus to restrict enemy movement. With Fukasaku and Jiraiya, she executes fire release, toad oil flame bullet, combining oil and fire to create a wide-area destructive technique. Shima's most significant moment occurs during the Pain invasion. After being alerted by Gamaden, she performs a large-scale summoning that brings Gamabunta, Gamaken, Gamahiro, and even Naruto onto the battlefield. This action allowed Naruto to appear at the critical moment and turn the tide of battle. Though Shima rarely takes part in direct combat alone, her coordination with Fukasaku and her ability to handle multiple high-level summons reflect her role as a central tactical figure in the Toad hierarchy. She represents the balance between spiritual guidance and practical combat support in Mount Myoboku's leadership. Gama. Gama is the first named toad to appear in Naruto. Though small and silent, he holds key responsibilities. He is often seen at Jiraiya's side, functioning as a guardian and carrier of the Myoboku summoning contract. Unlike many toads who speak, Gama is quiet and relies on actions rather than words. He displays sharp taijutsu, using his tongue as a weapon, and wears armor to defend himself. During the encounter with Kisame, Gama intervened to block an attack aimed at Naruto, emphasizing his role as a bodyguard. He is also the one who holds the scroll that links Naruto to the toads. Through him, The chain of summoners is maintained. Gama's presence reflects a different side of Mount Myoboku. Toads who support from the shadows rather than through raw power or strategy. Gamabunta. Gamabunta is the chief of the Toad clan and the largest known battle toad from Mount Myoboku. He represents the peak of Toad combat ability, combining size, agility, and ninjutsu. His attitude is stern and commanding, and he expects respect from his summoner. He was summoned by Minato during the Ninetales attack and used his size to restrain Kurama temporarily. Later, he joined Naruto in the battle against Gaara and Shukaku, where he cut off the tailed beast's arm using his tanto. He also fought against Manda during the Second Great Ninja War, matching the giant snake in close-quarters combat. Gamabunta's techniques include water release, high-pressure water streams, and the Toad Oil Flame Bullet, a collaborative fire technique. Despite his massive body, he is capable of high-speed movements, aerial jumps, and rapid evasion. His swordsmanship with the tanto adds another layer to his fighting style. Unlike other toads, Gamabunta does not blindly follow orders. He evaluates the summoner's worth and only cooperates if he recognizes their strength or purpose. He works with Minato, Jiraiya, and later Naruto, each time forming a bond based on shared respect. His continued presence across generations makes him one of the most reliable and respected figures in Mount Myoboku. Gamabunta serves as both a symbol of raw power and a test of the summoner's leadership. Gamaden. Gamaden serves as one of the elite messenger toads of Mount Myoboku. His primary function is communication, especially during emergencies that require rapid response between toad summoners and the toad village. Unlike combat-based toads, his strength lies in speed, spatial awareness, and information accuracy. His most crucial appearance was during the Pain Invasion arc. When Konoha was under attack, Fukasaku entrusted Gamaden with a high-priority message to summon Shima and coordinate the reinforcement of the Toad army. This mission required precise timing and cross-terrain mobility. Gamaden's swift delivery enabled the simultaneous arrival of key fighters like Gamabunta, Gamaken, and Gamahiro on the battlefield. His role illustrates the logistical side of Mount Myoboku, showing that toads operate as an organized network. While Gamaden does not fight directly, his presence was a pivotal link in Konoha's defense system. Gamagoro. Gamagoro is a large toad first introduced in Naruto's later arcs. He was summoned by Konohamaru during a demonstration intended to teach the basics of summoning to a new generation of shinobi, including Boruto. Although his exact abilities are not detailed in canon, his sheer size and presence suggests that he belongs to the standard class of Mount Myoboku warrior toads. His primary value lies in his role as an educational tool, bridging the summoning contract tradition between generations. By summoning Gamagoro, Konohamaru showcased the practical bond that connects shinobi to toads through inherited contracts. This appearance reinforces the idea that Mount Myoboku continues to integrate with modern shinobi society. Gamagoro becomes a symbol of how older systems remain relevant through adaptation in the next era. Gamahiro. Gamahiro is one of the silent battle toads from Mount Myoboku. His most distinguishing feature is his dual-wielding combat style, where he uses two massive swords with precision and strength. Though he speaks rarely, his actions on the battlefield serve as his primary expression. In the battle against Pain, Gamahiro fought alongside other toads to hold back large summons, including the giant ox. His contribution was instrumental in delaying the enemy's assault. Later, during the Fourth Great Ninja War, Gamahiro participated in eliminating multiple white Zetsu units. This placed him among the reliable heavy hitters aligned with the allied shinobi forces. Unlike Gamabunta, who leads and strategizes, or Gamaken, who mixes humility with defense, Gamahiro focuses purely on offensive execution. His presence strengthens Mount Myoboku's role in direct conflict scenarios through precise and coordinated power. Gamaken. Gamaken is a toad warrior known for his modest personality and strong defensive capabilities. He fights with a large three-pronged Sasumata and a Sakazuki shield, forming a balanced combat style that emphasizes crowd control and protection. Despite often saying he lacks skill, Gamaken proves otherwise in the heat of battle. He was first summoned by Jiraiya during the confrontation with Pain. Gamaken engaged several large summons and provided cover until Fukasaku and Shima could be summoned. His durability allowed him to withstand multiple blows, and he communicated vital information about Pain's multi-headed dog's regeneration ability. Gamaken also contributed to Konoha's defense by working alongside Gamabunta and Gamahiro. Though he was eventually overpowered by Shinra Tensei, his contribution allowed others to position themselves effectively. His strategic awareness and resilience make him essential for defensive operations. Gamakichi. Gamakichi is the eldest son of Gamabunta. His development across the Naruto series illustrates a full arc from comic relief to frontline warrior. Initially small and untrained, he grew into a dependable and skilled partner for Naruto. He inherits his father's swordsmanship, but adds his own strengths through an early affinity for natural energy. This sensitivity allows him to use senjutsu, enhancing his attacks with precise chakra control. His techniques include the starch syrup gun and large-scale jumps used in both mobility and offense. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, Gamakichi played a key role in Naruto's assault against the Ten Tails. He launched a senjutsu-enhanced attack that revealed Obito's vulnerability to natural energy. His input helped shape the tactical response against the Ten Tails' Jinchuriki form. Gamakichi also appears in Boruto, where he symbolizes the continuity of the Myoboku legacy. Unlike earlier toads who fight only during crises, Gamakichi adapts to newer combat styles while preserving traditional techniques. He represents the evolution of the toad lineage from mythic guardians to modern battlefield commanders. Gamatama. Gamatama is a tadpole residing in Mount Myoboku. Unlike the battle-ready toads, Gamatama represents an early stage in the Myoboku life cycle. His lack of limbs and small size indicate he has not yet matured physically or spiritually into a summonable toad. He works in an administrative capacity. Specifically, Gamatama manages the resident registry of Mount Myoboku, which shows that the Toad Village maintains a structured and organized system. This includes records of individuals, contracts, and summoning eligibility. Though his appearance is brief in Naruto Shippuden, Gamatama's role adds context to the ecosystem of Myoboku. It highlights the idea that every toad, regardless of power or age, contributes to the functioning of their society. Gamatatsu. Gamatatsu is the younger son of Gamabunta and the younger brother of Gamakichi. He first appears during Naruto's early training, but is most active in anime filler arcs. His personality contrasts with his family's serious tone. He is naive, talkative, and often confused about combat situations. Despite this, Gamatatsu participates in several missions, where he provides ranged support. His known techniques include wind release, toad oil bullet, and the toad gun, which he uses in combination with Naruto's elemental attacks. These joint attacks show coordination and adaptability, especially when facing larger threats. Although Gamatatsu lacks battlefield instinct, he is cooperative and reliable in controlled scenarios. His main contribution lies in providing comic relief and emphasizing the diversity among toad summons. His character development also suggests that even the less competent individuals have a place in the Myoboku hierarchy. Kosuke. Kosuke is a messenger toad used to maintain communication between Mount Myoboku and Konoha. Unlike Gamaden, who handles high-alert transmissions, Kosuke operates in ongoing logistical communication. His main strengths are stamina, speed, and resistance to long-range travel fatigue. He was tasked with delivering news about Konoha's destruction during the Pain invasion. However, his mission was cut short when Danzo ordered his execution. Danzo's motive was to prevent Naruto from returning and potentially falling into Akatsuki's hands. Kosuke's death shows that even non-combat toads carry high-risk responsibilities. His removal from the operation disrupted Myoboku's coordination, further emphasizing the delicate balance between politics, intelligence, and field operations during times of crisis. Gerotora. Gerotora is a scroll toad from Mount Myoboku, assigned to safeguard the 8-trigram seal key placed on Naruto's body. This key was originally inscribed by Minato Namikaze, who entrusted Gerotora with protecting it after the Nine Tails attack. Gerotora resides in the stomach of his contractor, allowing him to conceal the seal safely. This design separates him from other toads, as he holds no offensive abilities and does not engage in combat. His duty is generational. Minato entrusted him with the seal key, which was later passed to Jiraiya and ultimately Naruto. Gerotora's role supports one of the most important containment mechanisms in shinobi history, linking him directly to the legacy of the fourth Hokage. Throughout Naruto's training with Jiraiya, Gerotora resists the idea of releasing more of the Nine Tails chakra. His skepticism is rooted in Naruto's lack of control and past failures. During the battle preparation against Pain, Jiraiya instructs Gerotora to hand the key over to Naruto in case of his death. Though Gerotora initially refuses, he eventually complies under pressure. Initially, Gerotora resisted giving the key to Naruto, questioning the boy's readiness. This decision aligns with his cautious and duty-bound mindset. Fukasaku's intervention forced his compliance. This moment demonstrated the weight of Gerotora's responsibility and the trust placed in Myoboku toads regarding sensitive techniques. Hyotan Gama. Hyotan Gama, also known as the boiler toad, is not a living toad, but a scientific ninja tool used by Koji Kashin in Boruto. Its appearance resembles a mechanical or modified toad container. Its function is likely support-based. Koji once again summoned it, swallowing him in order to escape. Mise Gama. Mise Gama is a summoning toad from Mount Myoboku, classified as a shop toad. Unlike traditional combat toads, Mise Gama is used for entrapment through deception. It has the ability to transform its body into a full-sized building, often resembling a shop or tavern. The user uses chakra to customize the appearance of the building, tailoring it to lure targets with bait such as cheap food or drinks. Once the target enters the structure, the toad begins its reversion process. Within seconds, it returns to its original small form, trapping the target inside its stomach. Moguri Gama. Moguri Gama is a special diving toad summoned from Mount Myoboku. It is not a typical combat-oriented toad, but serves as a stealth tool. The user hides inside Moguri Gama's stomach, which creates a chakra-obstructing barrier that masks their presence from detection techniques. Moguri Gama is capable of diving up to 100 meters in fresh water. This makes it effective for infiltration missions, where enemy bases are near lakes or rivers. Gamamichi. Gamamichi is not confirmed in the main Naruto or Boruto canon. He does not appear in the manga or anime. His name may originate from external media such as video games, databooks, or fan-made content. No abilities, affiliations, or dialogue are attributed to him. Some sources suggest that Gamamichi may be a typographical error or an incorrect transcription of another toad's name. Because of the lack of official references, Gamamichi is classified as a non-canon or background placeholder. His mention reflects the challenges of maintaining continuity across multiple Naruto media platforms. Gamariki. Gamariki is a summoning toad used by Jiraiya during Naruto's genjutsu training. He appears in Part 2 of Naruto when Naruto begins practicing to detect and break illusions. To support the training, Jiraiya summons Gamariki, who uses his signature technique, Genjutsu Kiss, to trap Naruto in a hallucination. This exercise ends when Naruto instinctively releases chakra, knocking Gamariki into a canal. Gamariki has a serious side and is capable of water release techniques like the water gun and the whip of love, which restrains targets. He is also proficient in genjutsu, delivered through physical contact. Gekomatsu. Gekomatsu is a very happy frog appeared in Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. He would get happier and happier every time you increase the amount of chakra fragments in the stone. Messenger and Scout. Messenger Toad and Scout Toad are not specific characters but general classifications for certain types of toads assigned to communication and reconnaissance tasks. They include individuals like Kosuke and Gamaden, who deliver messages or transmit alerts during times of conflict. These toads are trained for speed, endurance, and precision. Their main strength is the ability to travel across long distances and navigate enemy zones without detection. They do not engage in direct combat. During the Pain Invasion, messenger and scout toads played a vital role in relaying information between Mount Myoboku and Konoha. Though not individually named in most cases, their role supports the tactical structure of Myoboku's alliance with human shinobi.
Ninken in the Naruto universe are more than simple companions. They serve as loyal partners, trackers, and fighters. Most of them are tied directly to prominent ninja like Kakashi Hatake, or members of the Inuzuka clan. Some, like Pakkun and Akamaru, are richly developed across the series. Others appear briefly, but still serve functional or thematic roles. In total, they reflect a recurring theme in Naruto: bonds built on loyalty and cooperation. The most iconic Ninken are those with deep relationships to central characters. Kakashi's pack, for instance, is summoned multiple times. Each dog in the pack has its own personality and specialized skill. Meanwhile, the Inuzuka clan is known for raising and training ninja dogs from a young age. These bonds are not only personal, but also strategic, contributing to both reconnaissance and combat missions. Pakkun. Pakkun is the most recognizable member of Kakashi's Ninken pack. Despite his small size and pug-like appearance, he plays a significant role as a leader. His brown fur, dark snout, and Konoha headband set him apart visually, while his deep voice and reserved demeanor give him authority during missions. Pakkun's abilities are not centered around brute force. Instead, he excels in sensory and tracking functions. He has an exceptional sense of smell, capable of detecting masked scents and estimating distance or danger level. This ability supports Kakashi in crucial operations, such as tracking Orochimaru, Rin, or later Akatsuki members like Itachi and Sasori. During the Chunin exam arc, Pakkun leads a small group alongside Naruto, Sakura, and Shikamaru to track Sasuke. This sequence highlights his tactical leadership and dry humor, especially when clashing with Naruto's impatience. In the Zabuza arc, Pakkun and the pack restrain Zabuza long enough for Kakashi to land a decisive blow. Though he lacks offensive power, Pakkun demonstrates strong cooperation with both humans and fellow dogs. His ability to create clones from hair, as shown in filler arcs, adds versatility without undermining his support-based nature. Throughout Naruto Shippuden, Pakkun continues to serve in operations involving message delivery, reconnaissance, and guidance. In the Itachi Pursuit mission, he is partnered directly with Kakashi. In the Kazekage Rescue mission, he helps Team Guy regroup with Kakashi using scent detection. Pakkun is also seen briefly during the 5 Kage Summit and appears in several anime-only missions, including Kakashi Hiden. Although his presence diminishes in Boruto due to Kakashi's retirement, Pakkun remains symbolically important. His longevity, wisdom, and unwavering loyalty make him a representative of Kakashi's analytical and efficient combat style. He is not flashy, but his consistent performance and understated intelligence earn him fan recognition. More than any other Ninken, Pakkun bridges the gap between animal summon and reliable shinobi. His leadership within the pack reflects the hierarchy and coordination expected from trained summons. His dialogue adds clarity and logic to tense moments without breaking immersion. While Kakashi is known for silence and observation, Pakkun articulates what the team often cannot. Akamaru. Akamaru is the defining symbol of the Inuzuka clan's philosophy. Introduced as a small, energetic puppy riding on Kaba's head, he gradually grows into a large combat-ready partner. His white fur, expressive eyes, and loyalty give him a distinct identity from the start. But his evolution in both size and battle capacity marks one of the clearest character progressions among the Ninken. Akamaru is entrusted to Kiba, while the latter is still an academy student. From their first appearance, the duo shows seamless coordination. During the Chunin exams, Akamaru fights alongside Kiba as part of the team. Though considered a tool in the exam, he actively influences the outcome of their fight against Naruto. His use of the beast-human clone technique turns him into a copy of Kiba, allowing for synchronized attacks like passing fang. Naruto counters using his own transformation, which confuses both Kiba and Akamaru. The battle reveals the risks of over-reliance on coordination without improvisation. As the series progresses, Akamaru grows in size, eventually allowing Kiba to ride him. Together, they develop more advanced Inuzuka techniques, including dynamic marking and the double-headed wolf transformation. This form combines strength and speed, relying on Akamaru's ability to mark targets with scent. The move becomes pivotal in their fight against Sakon and Ukon during the Sasuke retrieval arc. Akamaru also sets traps independently and shows strong decision-making, such as biting Kiba to push him into action during desperate moments. During Pain's assault on Konoha, Akamaru fights alongside Kiba, Tsume, and Kuromaru against the Predapath. His role in this battle is tactical, using speed and scent marking to overwhelm the enemy, while avoiding direct confrontation. This illustrates how Inuzuka Ninken are not just brawlers, but also tacticians. By the time Boruto begins, Akamaru has aged. He no longer participates in missions, but remains with Kiba's family. He occasionally joins events or accompanies Kiba during casual moments. His peaceful lifestyle in retirement contrasts with his earlier intense activity, underlining a complete arc from trainee to war veteran. Akamaru's significance lies not just in his abilities, but in his emotional alignment with Kiba. Their synchronization represents the ideal Inuzuka bond. As Kiba matures from a loud, impulsive genin to a calm adult, Akamaru mirrors that shift. His presence across both Naruto and Boruto showcases generational continuity in ninja-animal cooperation. Kuromaru. Kuromaru is the longtime partner of Sume Inuzuka, and one of the few Ninken in the series shown to speak human language. His appearance is distinct: black fur, white underside, and a rugged eye patch covering his right eye. This visual design reflects his experience and hardened nature, setting him apart from other Inuzuka dogs who are often portrayed as younger or more energetic. As the companion of Sume, the matriarch of the Inuzuka clan, Kuromaru symbolizes the strength and discipline of the clan's older generation. While Akamaru represents youth and growth, Kuromaru brings the weight of experience. During the Konoha Crush arc, he fights alongside Sume and other Inuzuka members to repel the invading forces. His use of techniques like Fang passing Fang and his ability to strategize mid-combat show that he is not only powerful, but also capable of adapting in battle. Kuromaru's role continues during Pain's assault on Konoha. He joins Tsume again in confronting the Predapath. Their combined use of flash bombs and rotational attacks illustrates the tactical depth of veteran shinobi animal teams. Although the battle ends with the enemy escaping, Kuromaru's effort contributes to keeping Konoha's defenses active under immense pressure. Unlike the younger Ninken, Kuromaru speaks clearly and with purpose. His ability to articulate thoughts gives him an advisory role during missions. He is not just a tool in battle, but a partner capable of independent reasoning and communication. This separates him from many Ninken, whose roles are often limited to tracking or physical support. His presence in Boruto is nearly non-existent, but his legacy remains clear. Kuromaru's design, abilities, and personality emphasize the enduring power of the Inuzuka tradition. As a symbol of strength and wisdom, he stands as one of the most distinguished Ninken in the Naruto world. 3 Haimaru brothers. The 3 Haimaru brothers are Hana Inuzuka's Ninken and work as a synchronized trio. Each one has the same gray fur with white undersides, and they move as a coordinated unit. Their combat style reflects years of training and total trust in their human partner. Though they appear mostly in anime filler arcs, their teamwork and agility make them stand out from many other ninja dogs in the series. These 3 dogs support Hana in both medical and combat operations. During the Chunin exams, they assist her while scouting disturbances within Konoha. This early scene establishes their role as reliable trackers. Later, during Orochimaru's invasion, they are deployed alongside Sume and Kuromaru. The entire Inuzuka unit defends the village, and the Haimaru brothers participate actively in pushing back the attackers. Even without individual traits or names, their movement as a single entity creates a unique presence on the battlefield. The trio's highlight is their use of rotational attacks. They combine into a spiraling formation, similar to the clan's standard Fang techniques, but adapted for multiple users. Unlike solo Ninken, like Akamaru, the Haimaru brothers leverage group tactics to trap or strike targets from different angles. This method supports Hana's mid-range combat style and allows her to deliver medical aid, while the dogs create space or apply pressure to the enemy. Their contribution continues in later arcs, including filler missions involving the search for a rampaging Akamaru. In these episodes, they function as both defenders and distractions, helping Hana execute her strategies. They are also present during the Fourth Great Ninja War, shown supporting Hana in large-scale assaults against White Zetsu clones. Their multi-dog coordination proves useful in surprise attacks and in supporting allied divisions. The three Haimaru brothers do not appear in Boruto, and their development remains limited due to their filler origins. However, their design and fighting method contribute to the broader understanding of Inuzuka techniques. They show how teamwork among multiple Ninken can achieve the same impact as a single large dog. By showcasing this variation, the Haimaru brothers expand the visual and tactical diversity of ninja animal cooperation in the Naruto world. Bull. Bull is the largest member of Kakashi's Ninken pack. With a broad body, dark fur, and a spiked collar, he embodies physical strength. His size and silent nature make him the enforcer of the team. While other dogs focus on tracking or communication, Bull takes the role of frontline control. During the Zabuza arc, Bull charges directly into battle, helping pin down enemies so Kakashi can strike. He is often seen carrying smaller members like Pakkun on his head, reinforcing the visual contrast within the pack. Bull's contribution lies in brute force and stability. In missions involving pursuit or crowd control, his size becomes a tactical advantage. Though Bull has few lines and rare solo actions, his recurring presence in formation-based attacks underlines his role as the heavy hitter. He does not reappear meaningfully in Boruto, but his design remains a symbol of raw power within Kakashi's diverse pack. Urushi. Urushi is one of the more agile and spirited members of Kakashi's Ninken pack. He has white and brown fur, long hair tufts, and expressive eyes that give him a lively appearance. His energy and tracking ability are his primary assets. Urushi plays a supportive role during the Sasuke retrieval mission and other search-focused arcs. His sense of smell, combined with the pack's coordination, allows him to assist in underground detection through the summoning, earth release, tracking Fang technique. In team operations, Urushi shows reliable speed and responsiveness. His main function is to enhance the reach of the team in both reconnaissance and light confrontation. While he has limited appearances in Boruto, his visual design and dynamic personality make him an essential component in Kakashi's well-rounded summoning strategy. Shiba. Shiba stands out in Kakashi's Ninken pack due to his aggressive demeanor and warrior-like design. His light gray fur, sharp eyes, and the blade-like accessory on his back give him a combat-ready look. He is regularly used in missions requiring direct confrontation and tracking. During the Land of Waves arc, Shiba joins the other dogs in restraining Zabuza. His role focuses on high-speed movement and engagement, combining well with the earth release, tracking Fang technique. He is also seen in various group formations, often positioned toward the front. Though rarely featured in Boruto, Shiba's design suggests a role focused on frontline offense. The blade on his back reinforces the image of a battle-hardened dog, adding stylistic diversity to Kakashi's otherwise tracker-oriented pack. Bisuke. Bisuke is one of the smaller and more cheerful members of Kakashi's Ninken team. His tan fur, circular markings around the eyes, and friendly demeanor create a soft, approachable appearance. Despite his size, he contributes consistently during reconnaissance missions. In scenes like the Sasuke retrieval arc, Bisuke supports the pack's operations by helping track targets and carry messages. His light-hearted presence contrasts with more serious dogs like Pakkun and Bull. Although he does not appear in Boruto, Bisuke's nickname and upbeat energy leave a memorable impression. He adds balance to the team dynamic, highlighting the varied personalities within Kakashi's summons. Akino. Akino brings a cool, quiet edge to Kakashi's summoning team. Identified by his brown fur and signature sunglasses, he maintains a low profile but plays key roles in missions requiring stealth and intelligence gathering. He is seen during the Itachi Pursuit arc, working alongside Guruko and Shino. His ability to speak, combined with his appearance, adds a mysterious layer to his character. Like his teammates, Akino uses the Earth Release, tracking Fang technique effectively in collaborative operations. Though rarely mentioned in Boruto, Akino's visual identity remains strong. The sunglasses give him a unique aesthetic, positioning him as the cool-headed support member of the group. Uhei. Uhei is one of the most physically distinctive members of Kakashi's pack. His auburn gray fur, wrapped bandages, and long build give the impression of a worn but reliable tracker. His design evokes experience and endurance. He appears during several missions, including the Chunin exams and the Itachi Pursuit mission, where he aids in tracking alongside Urushi and Sai. His teamwork and responsiveness during high-pressure moments emphasize his steady presence. Absent in Boruto, Uhei still stands out due to his rugged look. The bandages suggest a history of past conflicts, making him a subtle but visually compelling part of the pack. Guruko. Guruko is one of the lesser-known members of Kakashi's Ninken group. He has a standard brown coat, long ears, and a design consistent with the rest of the team. Though lacking distinct traits or solo scenes, he regularly appears during full-pack summonings. His contributions are modest but functional. In missions like the Kazi Cage Rescue and Itachi Pursuit arcs, Guruko supports tracking and engagement roles. He is often paired with others, reinforcing formation-based tactics. Despite the limited development, Guruko's role is to complete the visual and operational balance of the team. His consistent inclusion underscores the unity of Kakashi's pack. Akamaru. Akamaru appears in Boruto as Kiba's new companion. He closely resembles a younger version of Akamaru, with similar white fur and playful energy. Though his role is limited, Akamaru participates in minor support missions, usually accompanying Kiba in everyday village life. While he does not appear in Naruto, his presence in Boruto suggests the continuation of Inuzuka traditions. Akamaru symbolizes the clan's ability to raise new generations of Ninken partners. His design choice reinforces visual continuity with Akamaru, making him a thematic bridge between old and new. Giant multi-headed dog. The giant multi-headed dog is a summon used by the animal path of pain. It is not a traditional Ninken, but shares canine traits. Its design features multiple heads, wings, Rinnegan eyes, and black receivers, making it distinct from other ninja dogs. During the invasion of Konoha, this summon becomes a central threat. It multiplies each time it's attacked, regenerates through separation, and can only be stopped by defeating its summoner. Even techniques like Amaterasu take time to neutralize it. Although absent from Boruto, its scale and regenerative design make it one of the most memorable beast summons in Naruto. Hozuki Castle's Ninken. Hozuki Castle's guard Ninken appears in the Blood Prison movie. It is a massive, two-headed dog under the command of the prison master. With its dark brown fur and glowing yellow eyes, the dog is built for intimidation and speed. In the movie, the dog plays a critical role during Naruto's attempted escape. It chases Team 7 and Kokuri through underground tunnels, using its sharp senses to follow their trail. Its ability to emit fire from its mouths and its resistance to standard ninjutsu make it difficult to stop by normal means. While this dog is not part of the main series, its inclusion in the Blood Prison narrative heightens the danger and reinforces the prison's status as a high-security facility. Its design and abilities are tailored for control and suppression, reflecting the darker tone of the movie's setting. Knees Dogs. Knees Dogs appear during the Three Tails filler arc in Naruto Shippuden. They accompany the Kunoichi Ni, a supporting character working to protect Guren from enemy attacks. These two Ninken are large, with gray-blue fur and red markings on their faces. They are equipped with mechanical back-mounted weapons that launch spear-like projectiles. Their armor and enhanced tools suggest they were bred or engineered for tactical deployment rather than traditional Inuzuka bonding. During the battle, they engage Naruto and Sai, defending Ni as she attempts to hold off external threats. Though they appear only in a few episodes, their design and function introduce an alternate use of Ninken as battlefield weapons. Their presence expands the role of ninja dogs beyond Konoha, showing how other villages or factions might utilize similar techniques. This variation adds complexity to the portrayal of Ninken across the Naruto world. Chamaru and Kikucho. Chamaru and Kikucho are lesser-known dogs, sometimes mistaken as official Ninken, due to their appearance in novels, games, or Boruto filler content. Chamaru is identified as Akita Inuzuka's companion, notable for having a prosthetic leg after a past injury. He appears briefly in the Boruto anime, offering support during an escort mission. Kikucho accompanies Mimi Inuzuka in academy-related episodes. While small in size, he is protective and reactive to threats. Both characters are rarely seen and have minimal backstory. Including them clarifies confusion around which Ninken are canon, semi-canon, or fan-invented. Thanks for watching till the end. See ya!